guys, what's up? It is Kat and welcome back to a Book Addicts Rehab. Today we are doing another Top 5 Wednesday. If you guys haven't heard of Top 5 Wednesday or anything, I will be leaving the link down to the Goodreads Top 5 Wednesday group down below so you can check out who's participating and who runs it and everything. So definitely check it out because it is honestly so much fun and I love doing them every Wednesday. Even though I haven't done doing them the past few Wednesdays, I still love the topics and everything about the topics. So this week's topic is tropes that you hate, and there are quite a few tropes that I hate, but I'm only limited to 5, so let's get started. So in the 5th place for tropes that I really hate is when characters, main characters, or in general just any character has no regard for their life or for anyone else's life, like other life. So they'll put themselves in a situation that can not only endanger other lives, but most likely endanger themselves or end up killing them themselves. And it's like, I didn't pick up this book to freaking read about you dying because you put yourself in a stupid situation and you didn't think about it, and then you get into that situation and you realize like, oh, I needed backup, or oh, I probably shouldn't have done this, or oh, not my greatest plan in the world. It's like, are you freaking serious? I could have told you that at the beginning of your awful plan. You just don't. And obviously we all know one big example that I think everyone knows, the Divergent series. Another example of this is Alice in Zombieland by Gina Showalter. There are some characters that are just dumbasses in this book. In place number 4 of tropes that I hate, it is the whole shabil between a male and a female, and one of them saying, I'm not good enough for you, or I'm not good, I shouldn't be with you, I'm not a good person, oh my god. Every time I hear that line, I want to just stab somebody because of the fact that I hear it so often between a male and a female character where the one says, you know what, I'm not going to be with you anymore because I personally am not good, and even though we work together and we love each other, it's just, I'm not good enough for you, so I'm going to leave you and cause you serious heartbreak and just create so many emotional trauma through you. The Twilight series, biggest example in the world of a character doing exactly what I said. I mean, come on. In place number 3 of tropes that I really hate, it is when a main character is submissive and doesn't have a backbone and does everything for everyone else but never sits down and does something for themselves. There's so many characters like this, and because I love strong female or strong male characters, I hate it when a female or male character is always doing everything for everyone else and they kind of disregard their own life, they disregard their own health, they disregard their own just image in general, and they put everything aside of themselves to help somebody else out, which is great in some aspects, but at the same time it's not so great because that's how people stomp over you. And so I hate seeing a character freaking being trampled upon because they can't grow a freaking backbone and say, hell's no, back off, bitches. But still, I hate characters that don't have a backbone and don't know how to stand up for themselves, and they're always putting off their own life and their own interests because they feel like if they don't do that, they're selfish. And it's okay to be selfish sometimes, characters. It's okay to do something for yourself. Place number 2 for tropes that I absolutely positively hate. This can almost be number 1 because there are a lot of books this way, and some of them I'm okay with and some of them I hated. And that is the constant changing of point of views from one character to another. I'm okay with books that change point of views from one character to another, so only 2 characters, maybe even 3. But when you get into 5 characters, such as the 5th Wave series by Rick Yancey, start to piss me off, because not only that, it's confusing. I got so, like, in this book, and then there's quite a few other books that I get so confused because I don't know whose point of view it is, and it didn't sometimes specify who was which character in this, and so it was frustrating, and so I don't like massively changing of point of views. I kind of need to get over that because the Game of Thrones is big time changing between like 4 or 5 or 6 characters. But I think that it actually labels the character it's changing to. I think what I hate the most is books that don't even label the fact that they're changing point of views. That just drives me up the wall. And then I get confused, and then I get the plot parts mixed up, and I don't know who's who. It is just a mess by the end of it. So please, authors, either 1, mark who the character is, or 2, limit it to at least 3 or 4, or 3, just have only 1 or 2 characters, or even just 1 point of view. And in my first place for book tropes and tropes in general that I absolutely positively hate, and I hate these so much to the point where I will not read a book almost if it has it or if I sense it, and that is the famous love triangle. I hate them. I hate them to the point where if I read a synopsis on a book and it says she can't choose between one boy or the other, I have a struggle. I struggle big time with it. There are a few books that I make the exception to. There are quite a few books that I make the exception to, but a majority of the time I hate them. I dislike them to the point of disliking. And one of those books that I hated, obviously, was Twilight. Hated that weird love triangle. It was an awkward love triangle. I just don't understand where it came from. Not okay. And then, of course, the other one, I'm fine with it. It's not even really a love triangle. Or maybe it is. I don't know. But that is the Infernal Devices series with Will, Jem, and the other main character, Tessa. I hate it. I'm struggling to get through that series because of the fact that I just hate that love triangle. I hate it. And so many people love them, but I am just one of those people that can't stand a love triangle at all. Nada, zip, none. Alright guys, so that is all for this video. Definitely leave your comments below and tell me tropes that you hate, so absolutely hate, or if any of the 5 that I talked about are ones that you hate, or even if they're the ones that you love. I will not judge. I do not judge. If you love some of the tropes that I absolutely hate, that is perfectly fine. We can definitely have a discussion on that. Definitely like this video. Give it a thumbs up. Thumb. It just takes one little click of a button. And also, guys, like always, remember to subscribe to my channel for more videos. And I will see you guys at my next video.